My name is Du A Min. I'm originally from China, but have been living in one of the Central Asian countries for a long time. My family moved here on my father's initiative because he was sent to work abroad. My mother, my brother, and I tried to do our usual chores, study and work at home, while my father was always away at work. After a couple of years, I got a boyfriend, Ruslan. He was of Tatar nationality. We were a mixed couple, and it was fun to study and observe other people. Ruslan just adored everything Chinese. Cuisine, language, traditions, and especially me. I was happy in my relationship with him, and in honor of that, Ruslan offered to get a pear tattoo. We were pondering for a long time about what to do, and my boyfriend came up with an idea. Let's put numbers as a confession. He and I just loved digital communication, coming up with codes that would encode declarations of love, a place to date, and so on. I myself adored numbers because my father worked as an accountant, and he used to say, "If letters, words can be used against someone, numbers will never die." Ruslan and I had code 04535, meaning, do you think about me? In 045617, I need you like air, and had them written on the side of our bellies. We never told anyone about our numbers because it was just our thing. Ruslan was listed in my phone book as 505, which meant love. My boyfriend would go to a neighboring country every month for a week on family business. That's when I would text him 04535, and he would text me 045617. My best friend, May, lived in the same city. I often asked my boyfriend to give her some kind of gift from me, but he refused, saying that he would have no time to see her. But last year was May's birthday, which I couldn't miss because it was her first birthday without her father. All she had left was her mother. I wanted to comfort her, to make her happy, and without telling anyone, not even Ruslan, I went to her to congratulate her. I carefully wrapped the gorgeous shoes as a present and went to the airport. But to be honest, I wanted to fly there not only to congratulate my friend, but also to see my boyfriend, because he had not come home for the past couple of months, and I missed him. Arriving in a cab with tulips and a gift, I excitedly knocked on the door and heard May's voice. "Oh, the pizza's here, love." Wow, she had a boyfriend already? She didn't tell me anything about that. Now we're getting to know each other. May opened the door and I was like, "Ta-da! Happy birthday!" She stood there in shock, and I hugged her tight and almost cried. We hugged and then we walked inside. "Tell me, who is he?" "What do you mean?" "Well, I heard you say lover. Is he here? Is he in the bathroom? In the shower? I want to meet him." "Oh, yeah, I was on the phone with a guy. I'll introduce you." "Great. I'll just get Ruslan to meet me tonight. We'll have a double date." "Right. Yeah, that's not a bad idea." We got to talking about other things. I handed over the gift and everything was great. And then the pizza delivery guy arrived. While May went to her room to try on her outfit for the evening, I decided to meet the delivery guy, opened the door, and he was like, "Pizza." I gave him the money with a tip, wanted to close the door, and he was like, "Could you please put your name properly next time?" "Name? What do you mean?" "Well, you always write incomprehensible numbers instead of names, and our operator doesn't know how to address you." I froze in place. "Excuse me, but can I ask, does this address often receive an order for these numbers?" "Yes, all the time. Well, the last year and a half, exactly. In general, here is your check. Thank you. Bon appetit." With trembling hands, I read the code 505, and the pizza fell on the floor. I went into May's house and started opening all the doors in the rooms. She heard me and tried to stop me in front of her mother's bedroom. "What are you looking for? Come on, hurry up and get ready." "Yeah, just a minute. Why are you looking at my mom's bedroom? It's her stuff in there. My mom's not home." I picked up the phone. My hands were shaking, and I dialed 505 and heard a vibrating noise from under the bed. When I looked under the bed, I saw Ruslan. "Oh, so that's what it means. It's not what you think. Eamon, wait. How long? Wait, let me explain. I asked how long." 2 years? "May, what are you talking about? That's nonsense." I walked over to May and lifted up her t-shirt. She had the exact same tattoo on her stomach as we did, only the code was different. 360. Miss you. And you miss her while with me, right? They were silent. I was disgusted looking at the two of them. I ripped the pendant Ruslan had given me from my neck and threw it in his face. Without saying a word, I left the house. What did I feel at that moment? Only someone who had really been betrayed could understand. Ruslan ran after me, grabbed my arm, and said something. "I didn't mean to. It just happened. I need you like air." But I took his hand away and caught a cab. Do you know where I went? That's right, to the tattoo parlor. And the first thing I did, instead of numbers, I got huge flowers to cover everything. For the next 5 hours, I lay on the couch at the master and cried. Not for the physical pain, but the emotional. The master immediately understood what was wrong, and when we were done, she invited me in for a drink. I told her everything. It didn't get any better. After listening, she said, "There are thousands of couples like you who come to me to get tattoos about love, and then those same people come to me to break them up. I'm not complaining, they bring me money. But what I want to tell you..." I interrupted her, asking in a questioning tone. "Forget? Did he steal your phone, your car, or your money to forget? Avenge! Avenge while it's hot!" "That's right! I must avenge, but how can I do it? What can I do to them?" "Do something that will hit a sore spot, that will break them completely. And remember, people can say whatever they want. Only numbers never lie." I was so surprised by her words, because that's what my father always said. She drank her last sip and was about to leave. "Are you an accountant?" "A debt collector. Whoever doesn't pay back the debt walks around with my mark, the amount owed, right on their forehead." Awesome! That was the idea for my subtle revenge. I had to push back on the numbers, and the plan came to me on its own. Hacking into a couple of Ruslan and May's accounts, it was easy with their codes. I figured out the encrypted locations of their dates, and found out that there was a reservation at one of the restaurants for that evening. When the two did get there to celebrate my ex-girlfriend's birthday, there was a big surprise waiting for them. I posted a photo of someone else's ticket back home, faked the dates as if I had taken off, and arrived at the same restaurant, changed my clothes, put on a wig and glasses, and changed my gait. I took their order, put laxatives in for May and sleeping pills for Ruslan in their drinks. When they started eating, May ran to the bathroom and Ruslan began to pass out. I got him out of the place, and my new friends from the tattoo parlor helped put him in the car. And when May came back, I was sitting in his place. I was drinking water and looking at my friend. "Wow, you're wearing the shoes I gave you." "Look, Eamon, I'm ashamed. But where..." I had to interrupt her. "So ashamed that you wore my shoes on a date with my boyfriend? So ashamed that you decided to continue your relationship? Tell me, my sweet May, your father died a year ago. You have expensive purchases lying around your house, and I found some checks for a big purchase at the auto center. What's your point? Your mother works as a school teacher, right? Her salary, including overtime hours, is just enough for you to pay off part of the loan, room, and board. It shouldn't concern you what we live or how we live. It doesn't concern me, but it does collectors." "What? What are you talking about?" May. That's not your real name, is it? You use numbers everywhere instead of your name, and you didn't order pizza under your own name for at least a year, which means you were hiding from someone. If you dig deeper, my sweet friend Natalia Sever is hiding a bunch of skeletons in her closet. She was numb with shock. What are you getting at? Nothing. You'll see for yourself when you get home. What did you do to Mom? To her? Nothing. But my friends are debt collectors. Right now, they're taking away everything you own. They won't touch your mom. No, on your behalf, I paid for her to have dinner at Ruslan's expense at an expensive restaurant. She'll be there for another 2 hours. You still have time to figure out why her daughter's property was taken away. Because you worked honestly. Isn't that what you told her? May didn't have time to say anything. She ran out of the restaurant, and after I paid for dinner, I went to the tattoo parlor. There was a beautiful drawing on his forehead, their favorite pose in bed with May. She's in the chair and he's at her feet. You get the idea. When he came to, I held a mirror over him so he could see the art right away. "What have you done, idiot?" "Nothing, I just hacked into your cloud on my iPhone. You used to keep so many interesting photos there. Beautiful. Here you go. I decided to have one of them immortalized on your forehead." I left 2 hours later, absolutely happy. And you know, those who say that revenge is a dish served cold just don't know how to count fast. Good luck to everyone, and don't betray the ones you love. Tell me guys, did you like my story? Write your opinion about it in the comments below the video. Don't forget to like it, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel.